hopefully all the deliveries made it. And if not, they'll be there soon. So, and thank you to all my delivery drivers for that, and to Pizza Schmitza for working with us to put together 62 individual different lunches. So that was really nice of them. Sorry, I'm admitting people as I'm talking. So if I could have the adults that are on this meeting just pop out of the meeting for 1 minute so I can get kind of a group shot, if you will, of the valedictorians and salutatorians, that would be excellent. And so if we can all do it at the same time, then just watch your watch for 1 minute and then you can pop back in, okay? So adults, leave. I'm going to start recording. Okay, everybody get your best face in your camera here. If you're not projecting yourself, if you could, that would be amazing. I would love to get as many of you in this picture as possible. So, okay. All right, we're recording. So on the count of 3, everybody give your best smile, okay? 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to try something. I don't know how it'll work, but if everybody could unmute yourself, and then I'm going to count to 3 again, and I'm going to have you cheer for yourselves, okay? This will be a nice little promo video for the entire video that's being captured here on live stream. So, okay, all of you unmute yourselves. You can control. I already know that.
Hey.
All right, we'll probably get major back. Okay, everybody unmuted? And now I want to see lots of excitement in the air.
Raise the roof, kids.
Okay, everybody. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. Guys, so you can go ahead and mute yourselves again. And we'll give the adults a little chance to get back in here. And so I know that, let's see, Dennis Dang, Julia Knotts, Natalie Jones, and Annika Boyd have this macroeconomics test. I think that's right? And there's a couple more possibly. If you could identify yourselves maybe in the chat, but if I could have, I see Julia, so I'm gonna let her go first and share her name, school, plans, post-graduation, and words of wisdom. Then we'll move on to the other folks who are gonna have to leave early, and then we will proceed to get everything, all that same info from the rest of you, minus the words of wisdom, because we want to do that at the end. Okay, Julia.
So I'm Julia Knotts, and I'm attending Oregon State University's Honors College next year to study public health and economics. And then my favorite memory from high school was working with my peers to pass the Sustainable Shopping Initiative on the Youth Advisory Council. And then my advice would be to try to focus on learning instead of grades.
All right, awesome, thank you. So let's see, is Dennis on the meeting? I don't see him. How about Natalie? Natalie
I'm right
Jones?
here.
Not here? Okay, how about? Oh, you're here.
No,
okay,
Natalie, I'm here, yeah.
Okay, go for it, Natalie.
Okay, my name is Natalie Jones. I'm from Century High School, and this fall I'll be attending Brigham Young University to study mechanical engineering and with a minor in business. I have a lot of great memories from high school, but one of my favorites was for my AP US history class last year. I did a project on the history of food throughout America, and that was a really fun project, and I learned a lot and found a new interest. And my advice for incoming freshmen would be to learn how you learn and learn how to learn independently, if that makes sense, because having a skill of knowing how to learn will help you the rest of your life more than just memorizing facts every bit.
Great, thank you so much. How about Anya? Ania? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Okay, it's Anya.
Anya.
Hello, my name's Ani, and I go to Century, and I will be attending the University of Washington to study bioengineering next year. My favorite memory was this year I was the drum major for our marching band, and in our show we all had LED lights, and the stadium lights went out, and it was so cool to hear everyone cheering for us. And then my advice to future freshmen is to take every opportunity that comes your way, whether that's a volunteer experience during the summer or something that can really help toward college and your future.
Excellent, thank you. All right, anybody else with that macroeconomics exam today at 1? I'll just look for you to unmute yourself. Anybody else?
Yeah, I've got the test.
Okay. Mateus.
So I'm Mateus Wilson. I'm going to University of Arizona in the fall, major in computer science. What was the next question? Advice? Oh, favorite memory.
Favorite memory.
My favorite memory was also when we turned off the lights in the stadium for the marching band. It was really cool to have everyone cheer, like Ani said. And then my advice would be take a communication or speech and debate class if you can. It's very helpful.
All right. Excellent. You guys are being very succinct. I like it. Anybody else with that test today?
Yeah, I can go next.
All right.
I'm Emily. Next year I'll be going to Oregon State to also study computer science. My favorite memory from high school is probably playing lacrosse. And advice I'd have for a freshman is to find a balance between your academic life and the rest of your life, because it's really better that way.
Great. Okay. Last call for anybody who has the macroeconomics AP exam today. Okay, well, before we move on to the rest of you, for just name school, post-high school plans, and favorite memory for now, save your advice till the end. I do want to announce those students who were selected to participate in the KATU graduation event. And thank you very much to all of you who indicated an interest in participating in that. And I wish I could have slotted you in, all of you, to positions. But unfortunately, there just weren't enough spots for that. So doing the valedictorian event is Goyrik Saha from Liberty. So congratulations to Goyrik. And doing the AM Northwest interview is Anya Hoyce, who we just heard from Century. So congratulations. And then doing the school shout outs, we have from Century High School, Bethany Gold. From Glencoe High School, Kaylin Niebergall. From Hill High, Chance Seichow. From Liberty, Gabriel Jones. And Gabriel, I love how you sold yourself in your email to me. That was very impressive. And from Hillsboro Online Academy, Fidelia Isabel Cordova Salinas. So we are so proud to have all of you represent us in that event. So thank you so much. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
I was just going to have the students start their sharing portion.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you, Beth, for organizing that. And I hope the picture turns out great. Can't wait to see it. Be the first of its kind for sure. Why don't we start by, as Beth mentioned, we're going to go around and give you the opportunity to do a little sharing. And if you could state your name, your plans for next year, and your favorite high school memory, that's what we're going to focus on this round. Then we'll hear from some of the adults who would like to share some words with you. And then we will finish up by you sharing your advice to freshmen. So I think I'm just going to go across the top of my screen. I'm not sure if we're all in the same order. but why don't we start? And I'll just call your name and you can share at that time. So Alina Nguyen, do you want to kick us off?
Hi, I'm Alina Nguyen, and I'm a student at Liberty High School. My plans for after high school is to attend Portland State and studying business. And my favorite school memory is working on the school farm to produce produce, basically.
Very good. Thank you. How about Allison?
Hi. Sorry, I'm in my car right now. I'm not driving. Don't worry.
That's
I'm
good.
on lunch break at work. So I'm from Glencoe. My plans for next year, I'll be going to University of California, San Diego, to study microbiology. And my favorite memory of Glencoe is pretty much anything with choir. I really love our performance at the grotto, so I'll say that's my favorite.
All right, thanks, Allison. Alyssa.
Hi, I'm Alyssa, and I go to Liberty High School, and next year I'm going to go to PCC to study architectural design and drafting. Probably one of my favorite memories was going to state this year with my basketball team.
Nice, very good, thanks. Amy?
Hi, I'm Amy Walkenhorst. I go to Century High School, and I'm going to be attending Brigham Young University in the fall, studying civil engineering. And I think my favorite high school memory was last year I got to be part of the Spirit Court with a bunch of my friends for like the biggest Spirit Week of the year. And so that was super fun.
Thanks, Amy. Anya. And I'm sorry, Ania, did you ever, there we go, thank you.
Should I say it again?
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, you've already, sorry about that. We'll move on to Annie, thank you.
Hi, I'm Annie. I'm from Glencoe High School. I'm going to be going to Portland State University to study nursing. And I think one of my favorite like senior memories was senior sunset, because that was like our first hurrah as seniors. And then advice for freshmen is just to enjoy it, because like 4 years fly by super fast.
Thanks, Annie. All right, Annika. Annika?
Yeah, that's me. Hi, my name's Annika Zek. I attended Liberty High School. I'm going to be going to OSU in the fall to study biochemistry and molecular biology. My favorite memory probably from high school was going to San Francisco with my robotics team to attend Chessie Champs. That was super cool.
Thank you. It looks like we've got 3 people with the same first name. So Ms. Boyd, how about you share next?
My name is Annika Boyd. I go to Liberty High School, and next year I'm going to PCC and I'm going to study electrical engineering. And I'm not sure I really have a favorite memory, but it was always really cool when the hip hop dance team did their routine during assemblies.
All right, thank you. Annika Kelson. Annika, if you are talking, we can't hear you. Okay, let's try that again.
Hello? Am I up? I'm sorry.
Hold on a second. We're Annika Kelson. Are you?
Annika,
there we go.
sorry.
Let's give her a try. Still can't hear you. We will come back to you. So keep working with that and just give us a wave when you're ready to go. Abraham Lance. No. Abraham Lance, can you hear us? Okay, we're going to keep going. We'll try and come back to those 2 here. Becca Hoover.
Hi. My name's Becca. I went to Hillsboro High School, and I'll be going to Arizona State's Honors College, studying sustainability and anthropology. And my favorite memory from high school was being on the wrestling team.
All right, thanks, Becca. All right, Benjamin Curtin.
Hello, my name is Ben Curtin. I'm from Liberty High School. My plans are to take a gap year, and then I'm going to go to college for computer science and game design. I think one of my favorite high school memories of all time was going to Houston, both for the first time and for the second time with my robotics team.
Thank you, Ben. All right, let's go with Bethany.
Our senior boys pageant that doubles as a fundraiser for Dornbecker Children's Hospital, which is really fun.
All right, thanks, Haley. Hannah. Hannah McLean, can you hear us?
Sorry, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, very good. You're up.
My name's Hannah. I went to Glencoe. I haven't decided where I'm going to college yet, but I'm planning on studying mechanical engineering. And then my favorite memory from high school was going to football games with my friends.
All right, thank you, Hannah. Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian Bermudez Rivera, and I go to Liberty. I'm going to be attending Oregon Institute of Technology, studying renewable energy engineering as well as electrical engineering, and also playing on the soccer team. And then my favorite memory was probably this year's soccer season, because we had so many people show up to all of our games and we were playing really good.
All right, great. Ivy.
Hi, I'm Ivy. I came from Century. I'm going to go to Portland State University next year. I'm planning to study biology. My favorite memory was being part of student government this year and my other previous years.
Thanks, Ivy. Jenna.
Hi, I'm Jenna. I went to Glencoe High School, and I'm going to be attending Brigham Young University this fall, majoring in psychology. And my favorite high school memory was this senior year, our homecoming parade and football game.
Thanks, Jenna. Jocelyn.
Hello. Do I have a microphone?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn Peniston. I go to Century, and after high school, I plan to go to PCC to pursue a career in art. And my favorite memory from high school is doing henna at a school dance with the art club.
All right, thank you. Julia, I believe you've already shared, but I'm losing track. Is that true?
Yeah, I did.
All right, thank you. Kieran, am I saying that correctly?
Yeah, you said it right.
Okay, good.
I'm Kieran from Glencoe. I'm going to USC next year to study environmental studies. And my favorite memory was probably just every single school dance.
All right, thank you. Lauren?
Hi, everyone. So my name is Lauren from Century, and next year I'll be attending the University of Oregon to study data science. And my favorite memory from high school was getting slimed at our Nickelodeon-themed JagFest assembly last year and serving as ASB president this year.
All right. Lillian?
Hi, I'm Lillian, and I go to Hillsboro High School. I'm going to be studying business administration at Gonzaga next year, and my favorite memory from high school would be either the student government retreat, my first student government retreat, or just traveling with different sports teams.
Thanks, Lillian. Madeline?
Hi, I'm Madeline Einson. I went to Liberty High School. I'll be going to Gonzaga in the fall to study nursing. And my favorite high school memory was playing volleyball.
All right, thank you. Mallory?
Hi, I'm Mallory, and I go to Liberty. I'm planning on studying at the University of Portland in their School of Nursing next year. And my favorite memory is playing on the soccer team and scoring a goal with a header.
Good, thank you. Mary?
Hi, sorry. My name is Mary, and I go to Liberty High School. Next year, I'll be attending either Gonzaga University or the University of Portland to study communications with a music minor. And my favorite high school memory was either running on the track team or singing in the choir.
Thank you. Max?
Hi, I'm Max. I go to Liberty High School. I plan on going to PSU in the fall. I don't know what I'm going to be studying. And I really don't have a favorite high school memory. There's just so many neat people and so many neat classes that I've been through that I can't really choose one.
All right. Thank you, Max. Nasala?
Hi there. My name is Nasala. I went to Glencoe. I'm going to Vanderbilt University in Nashville in the fall to study computer science. And my favorite memory from high school was probably going to state and choir, where I just got to scream in front of hundreds of people. People who watch that know what I'm talking about. That was pretty amazing.
Thanks, Nasala. Olivia?
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm from Glencoe High School. I'm going to be going to PSU in the fall to study environmental science. And I think my favorite high school memory was sophomore year. I was on varsity color guard, and we competed at world championships and made semifinals for the first time in school history.
Very good. Thank you. Owen?
Hey, my name's Owen. I'm from Liberty. I'll be at Carnegie Mellon next year studying math and economics. And my favorite memory was probably with lacrosse and beating Glencoe in the playoffs.
Oh, ouch. Okay, thank you. Fong?
Did you say phone?
Yes.
Oh, I go by Kimberly.
Okay.
Hello, and I go to Liberty High School, and I'm going to Pacific University next year to study film and media production along with graphic design. My favorite memory this year is being the student director for the play. It taught me how to work with incompetent individuals and also competent individuals.
Thank you for not sharing names in which category people fell in. We appreciate that. Rebecca? Rebecca, can you hear us?
Is it Rebecca Hoover? Because I already shared.
Oh, wait, there's another Rebecca?
Rebecca Norman.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm Rebecca Norman. I went to Liberty, and plans after high school. I'm going to either University of Glasgow or University of Southampton, depending on AP test stuff, over in the Great Britain. And my favorite high school memory was being in color guard.
Thank you, Rebecca. Ryan.
All right, my name is Ryan Smith. I'm from Glencoe High School. Next year, I'll be going to Yale University and probably studying economics or political science. And I'd say that my favorite high school memory was probably just taking AP European History my sophomore year, just because it was a really fun class and I made lots of friends in it.
Thank you, Ryan. Sophia.
Hi, my name is Sophia. I went to Century High School, and I'm planning on going to University of Oregon next year. And some of my favorite high school memories were with Century Band.
Thank you. Taya. Taya Mills, I may be saying that incorrectly.
Hi.
There we go.
Sorry. Hi, my name's Taya. I go to Liberty, and next year I will be going to University of Washington to study biology. And probably my favorite memory at Liberty was decorating our senior parking spots this year.
Thank you. Tiffany.
Hi, I'm Tiffany. I go to Glencoe High School. I plan on either going to University of Oregon or Portland State University and pursuing psychology. And my favorite memory in high school was probably my freshman year graphic design class because me and my best friend got to have a lot of dance parties there.
Thanks, Tiffany. Tristiana.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tristiana Panera. I'm from Hillsboro High School, and I plan to attend PCC for a transfer degree, then head off to university. And I have a lot of good memories, so it's really hard to choose just one. However, a lot of them come from band and color guard.
Thank you. Vanessa?
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I went to Glencoe, and next year I'll be going to Pacific and majoring in biology on the pre-pharmacy track. And my favorite high school memory would probably be senior sunrise and going to IHOP before school started with my friends.
All right. Thank you. Going to jump back to Annika Kelson and see if we can make her sound work. Annika, we can hear a little bit of noise, but can't hear you speaking. Okay, my apologies. We will continue to check back later. Did I miss anybody? Has everyone had a chance to share?
Yeah. Real quick. Hi, everybody. My name is Gabe Jones. I went to Liberty High School, and in the fall, I'll be going to OSU, the OSU Honors College, to pursue a degree in bioengineering and a minor in marine biology. Probably my favorite memory in high school is beating Grant in the first round of the state football playoffs this year.
All right, thank you, Gabe.
Thank you, Mr. Scott.
All right, so we are going to move on and give. We've got some adults here that would like to share a few words with you. And this is a tradition of ours that we gather leadership from the community and we give them an opportunity to talk with you and just to share some of their thoughts where you are in your current stage of life and just some things to keep in mind as you move forward from here. So we're going to start with Erica Lopez with a few words. She is the board chair for the Hillsboro School Board.
Hi, everyone. First of all, I just want to say, Lillian R., I saw this sign on the back that looked pretty cool, and you had a little improv too. It looked awesome. So I just want to think that was a really cool sign. I think that was maybe your family back there, but I think all of your families are super proud of you but also your community is really proud of you. I know this isn't like the best situation and time that we find ourselves celebrating you and your accomplishments, but I know that you can all feel from your community by how all the things that they're trying to do to pull together and celebrate you, our school district. And we just want to reiterate how proud we are as a district that you have all championed during this time and been able to, you know, come together and still celebrate this and the different milestones that you continue to have. And we wish you the very, very best in your future. And just hearing all of the plans that you have going forward, I'm really excited for all of your futures and so happy that you got to spend time with us in our district, and that we hope that we continue to have a special place in your heart as you continue in your lives. And some of you will probably see back in our community. So thank you very much for sharing this time with us.
Thanks, Erica. All right, next we'd like you to hear from Deanna Palm. Deanna Palm is the president of the Chamber of Commerce in Hillsboro, and she is someone that has been a champion for the Hillsboro School District for many years, and she is responsible for looking out for the business interest of Hillsboro, but she also looks out for student interest as well. So she's the perfect person to have talk next. Deanna.
Thank you, Mike. I'm very excited. Can you hear me? Excellent, great. I'm very excited to be here with you. Congratulations from the entire Hillsboro business community. Really, really can't imagine how tough it's been, but also I just want you to feel that community hug that's going out to you. Very, very pleased with your accomplishments. So excited to hear your plans. And I would just say that out of adversity, you know, comes resilience. And it comes agility. And what that means is that your career paths are really, really strong, and that you will be taking that as you move forward, and you will be a fabulous employee for anyone or a business owner because you've gone through this, and that will build a resilience that no other generation has had. And so you too could become the next greatest generation because of this. So think of the legacy that you're building and think about that as you move forward, and how you can share this adversity and the lessons you've learned with everyone, because we are learning with you, and it's not something we've ever experienced ourselves. And so that saying that's, you know, we're all in this together is really very, very true. So thank you for your resilience, and thank you for all the gifts that you will give to our world. It's very exciting to see you move forward in this way with great maturity and with inspiration and a great heart. The last thing I guess I would say in terms of career advice are two words I wouldn't have said probably 3 months ago, and that's essential business. So as you think about, as you're moving forward into a career path, and you're thinking about those businesses that were considered essential businesses and didn't shut down and kept producing and kept their employees on the payroll, those are important things to think about. And things like I said, 2 months ago, we wouldn't even have talked about this. So things change quickly, and adaptability is really, really important. And again, thank you so much for all of the gifts that you've given to our community over the years, through all your volunteerism. We truly, truly appreciate it. And we hope that you will come back to Hillsboro and make your mark. Congratulations.
Thank you, Deanna.
Thank you.
Next, we're going to have Erin Carlson speak. She runs the Hillsboro Schools Foundation, and the Hillsboro Schools Foundation is responsible, you may not know it as students, but it's responsible for a lot of dollars that flow into the district, and specifically those projects and grants that impact students in a very positive way. So we're delighted to give Erin a chance to share some thoughts with you today.
Well, thank you, Mr. Scott. I appreciate it. I have the great pleasure of raising money and also giving it back out to your classrooms. I'm full of balloons today because we this week are giving out $50,000 to programs that will be in the classrooms next year. And many of you have helped us to raise that money by participating in the phone-a-thon. So if you've ever come and done that at the district, then you know who we are, and you may have even seen me then. I recognize some of you from the Youth Advisory Council and from when you did the Ban the Bag. And I also have seen, read many scholarships from you all for the different committees that I serve on for handing out money for your future endeavors. So I am most impressed by the things that you have covered, and your lives began with 9/11 in 2001, and your public school career here is ending under this very odd pandemic, that we all are being safe and learning. As Deanna said, every day something different happens, and I've been impressed with the way that the schools are stepping up. I know that this has been tough. A virtual prom, virtual graduation celebrations, and just know that we are here with you, and that we're here supporting you and cheering you on, and can't wait to see what you do next. You have all already made an impact on this community in such a positive way, and I can't wait to get an email or hear something from you all about, because I was in the Hillsboro School District, I am now blah, blah, blah. And just, you are going to save the planet, save the world. And I look forward to seeing you all in several years as you come back and make your contributions to Hillsboro. And for those of you that win your first Emmy or Grammy or Oscar or Tony, we always need good MCs at our big gala every year. So remember the little people. If you write a book, we'd like that too. You can mention Mr. Scott in it. He'd like that. So I wish the best to all of you, and thank you for choosing to support your community, and can't wait to see what's next.
Thank you, Erin. Our final speaker this afternoon is going to be Mayor Calloway. And Mayor Calloway, he started as a teacher. He was a principal in the Hillsboro School District for many years, and now he's serving as the mayor of Hillsboro, and is a huge fan of students and education. So, Mayor Calloway. Steve, I think you are frozen, so maybe try turning your video on and off. No. Steve, we cannot hear you currently. Anyone have any tech tips for the mayor? Anybody?
Martha said it might be a volume issue.
It could also be if you have your grid view, that takes a lot of bandwidth. So turning grid view off.
Okay. While he's messing with that, I'm going to try Annika Kelson one more time. Annika, any chance? Still no luck. Sorry, Annika.
Steve, up at the top of your screen, you have 3 dots. And there should be some volume control up there. So it says my webmaster, but I don't see it.
Hey, Justin, why don't you unmute so you can talk him through it? Steve, you can try Control D to unmute. All right, while he is working on that, we have two people evidently that have not had a chance to speak. If you are one of those people, would you kind of wave at us or just unmute and start?
Hi, my name's Megan. I'm from Glencoe, and I'll be attending Brigham Young University in the fall for pre-nursing, and I just loved hanging out with friends throughout high school, so that was my favorite memory.
Thank you, Megan.
And then we have one more.
Hi, I'm Alicia. I'm also from Glencoe, and I'm also going to Brigham Young University, and I don't know what I'll be studying yet. But some of my favorite high school memories were football games and dances with my friends. That's all.
All right, thank you guys. Sorry, we just thought Jenna had some fans there, so.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that. All right. Okay, I think the mayor is still working on that. While he's working on that, we will give him an opportunity to close if we can get the volume situation figured out here. But let's go back around and have a conversation with our students on the advice that you would give freshmen. So what is it that you wish you would have known when you were walking into your high school for the first time as a freshman? Probably a little scared, probably afraid you were going to get lost. But what's the advice that you wish you would have known? And we're going to go the opposite direction this time. So we're going to start with Vanessa.
Wait, are we sharing advice?
Yes, advice.
Oh, okay.
Advice for freshmen.
My advice would be just to be yourself and try new things. Don't really care about what other people think of you, because I can promise we don't care. Just be yourself, live your best life in high school.
Great advice, thank you. Tristiana.
Hi, so the advice I'd give to ninth graders is that the cliche that high school will be over before you know it, I think is pretty true. So to not just ninth graders, but to everybody, make the most of as many moments as you can, whether you're working diligently on schoolwork or making holiday treats with friends only with partial success.
Thank you. Tiffany?
My advice to incoming freshmen would be don't just focus on grades and studying, because you'll get burnt out very quickly by the end of the school year. So I would just recommend go out with your friends and try new things, get out of your comfort zone.
Thanks, Tiffany. Taya?
I would say that my advice would be to just try and surround yourself with good people from the start. It's not worth it to try and fit in with people you don't genuinely enjoy, because like they were saying, high school's too short and you should just enjoy it.
Thank you. Sophia?
My advice is to find an interest of yours and intensely pursue it.
Thanks, Sophia. Ryan?
Okay. I'd say that my advice would be just get involved in in clubs and activities, because I think that makes high school a lot more of a fun experience and just a better experience.
Thanks, Ryan. Rebecca?
For the perfectionists out there, don't worry about grades. Grades are not everything. It is okay if you don't get A's on everything.
All right, thank you. Kimberly?
You should cry. It's okay. If you feel like crying, just cry. It's okay.
Thank you. Owen?
I'd say set a goal early on so you have something to work towards. It'll make kind of the boring and difficult stuff easier if you have something you want to work towards.
All right, thank you. Olivia?
Make sure that you make time for yourself and you prioritize your own personal mental health over getting the best grades possible.
Thank you. Miss Olive?
Yeah, I think you should try to play pranks on your teachers for April Fool's Day. That's always really fun. Especially if you get two teachers that have a fun rivalry. You can get one to unlock the other person's classroom door, and then, I mean, do whatever you want. It's amazing. That's what ninth graders should do.
All right. Mary?
My advice would be to communicate with your teachers. They're there to help you. And you can get a lot done if you communicate with them early and just make a plan.
Thanks, Mary. Mallory?
I probably have to say, like, make the most of every experience, opportunity that you're presented, and focus on more positives than negatives, and because you never know, like, what could happen, and you just want to have the best memories possible.
Thank you. Madeline?
I would say to view every experience as a growth opportunity and to lead a balanced life, to have good social life and academic life and such.
Thank you. Lillian?
My advice would be to get involved, whether that's sports, band, theater, like clubs, because it's a great way to meet new people who you may not have originally met.
Thank you. Lauren?
So my advice is to take advantage of every opportunity you have in high school, whether that's to volunteer or attend all the sporting events and dances, but also to take care of yourselves and find time to hang out with your friends, because your grades matter, but your mental health is far more important.
Thank you. Kieran?
I would say just to do and join a lot of different things, because that's really how you can meet new people and get involved, and also play soccer.
Got it. All right. Jocelyn?
I'd say that my advice is just to don't overwork yourself and stress yourself out, especially with like pressure to like load up on lots of difficult classes. Like, just enjoy your time in high school.
Thank you. Jenna and friends.
Okay, I'll go first. I would say advocate for yourself. Go to teachers, talk to them, and just make sure if you need help to ask for it.
Yeah, I would say just have the most fun you can while you can. And then I would say
All right, thank you. Ivy?
My advice for incoming freshmen is to join new clubs, get involved, make new friends. If you have an opportunity, take it and make more memories along the way.
Thank you. Ian?
My advice would be to make good use of all the time you have. Join clubs and sports and other activities like that, and surround yourself with good people. And make lots of connections with both teachers and friends.
All right, thank you. Hannah?
Yeah, my advice would be to just not be afraid of making connections with teachers, because those relationships can make your life a lot easier.
Thank you. Haley?
I would say make friends with your teachers, because that just makes high school so much better. And then also just to get involved and like go to the events, because those turn into the memories that you can look back on when you graduate.
Thank you. Gorik?
I think my advice would be to be involved in school and clubs to the best of your abilities, and make connections with people as often as you can, while also asking questions. You shouldn't feel ashamed to ask questions, and people are there to help you. So, yeah.
Gabe?
I'd say the best advice I can give to a freshman would just be trying to get involved in as much stuff as you can, and then really try and put yourself out there in the community and help out people who are around you.
Thank you. Clara.
I would just say to make the most of it and have as much fun as you can and to join sports.
Claire?
My advice would be just not to be afraid to speak out in class and join new things and try new stuff in high school.
All right, thank you. Chance.
My advice for incoming freshmen would be to put yourself out there and not be afraid to make mistakes, because it's like those mistakes that are going to help you grow as a person the most.
Thank you, Chance. Kaylin.
I would say just enjoy the little things and the little milestones of high school, because that's what you're going to look back on the most.
Thank you. Breathe.
I'd say just don't be satisfied with the outcome, and know you can always push yourself further than you think you can.
All right, Bethany.
I'm going to sound a little bit like High School Musical here, but don't stick to the status quo and do what you would like to do instead of what everybody's pressuring you to do. And just find things that you like and do it.
All right, Ben.
My advice for like freshmen or underclassmen would be to do what you love. You should always communicate with people, and you should always take care of yourself and self-reflect on your actions or your state of being.
Thank you. Becca?
I would say don't choose to procrastinate in your freshman year, because you won't be able to stop in your senior year, and do something that terrifies you. Also, join wrestling.
That terrifies me. All right. Azucena, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. My apologies if I'm not.
It's Azucena. The advice I would give is to like embrace change, because things are gonna you're gonna meet new people, you're gonna lose friends, but at the same time that's like a moment of growing and getting to understand like things that are going on in life, and just remember that you're not alone, and that you have your teachers and your friends. And if you don't have friends, then you have me somehow.
Thank you. Annika Kelson, any chance? Oh, I see it there in the chat. All right. Someone have the chat up, can read it? Hold on.
My advice to freshmen would be to be kind and make friends in all your classes. School activities and life are a lot easier when you have friends to work with and to support you in the difficult times.
All right, thank you. Annika, check.
Hi, it's Annika Zek. But
I'm very sorry.
That's all right. My advice would be don't be afraid to quit something. Sometimes the best option for yourself, if you are the kind of person who, like for me, if something's wrong, I want to work at it and work at it and work at it. But sometimes that just ends in frustration and like crying, as Kimberly said. So let yourself have a break once in a while.
Thank you. Annika Boyd.
Don't just follow the school's career pathways, or else you're going to miss out on classes you really want to try. So, yeah.
All right, Annie.
I would just tell them to try new things as much as possible, just so to expand their interests, and because 4 years fly by super fast. So enjoy every minute.
Thank you, Annie. Amy.
I think my advice would be to definitely give your best and work hard, but also find time to make the memories that you want in high school with the people that you care about, because it's going to go by super fast and you want good memories to look back on.
Thank you. Alyssa.
My advice would probably just to be enjoy every minute of it and find a good group of friends that you can lean on for support.
Thank you. Alina.
My advice would be to take time to explore your interest and to prioritize your health, and don't forget to reach out to others when you really need it.
Thank you. And we don't have a name for that last person, but their phone number ends in 67.
That's me. That's Callaway.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So we're back to the mayor. Very good.
Yeah.
You found a workaround. Okay.
We did.
Okay. Mayor, before we have you speak, did I miss any students or did anyone come on afterwards?
Well, somebody put one in the chat and then my internet cut out as well, so I still need to say mine. But for the person in the chat, Allison said, I have to head back to my work, so here's my advice. Get involved in things. If you don't like something, find something new. You don't have to participate in the same activities you did in middle school. It's good to try new things. Okay, so that's nice. And I would also like to say, don't be afraid to be wrong. I personally like to say that it's better to know that you're wrong than to think that you're right. That way you can learn. And so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be wrong.
Thank you, Max. All right, did anyone else need to chime in here? Or have we? Okay, very good. So our last speaker today, and to wrap up our event, is Mayor Callaway. And he's found a workaround to his tech problems. So we are anxious to hear what you have to say, Mayor.
Well, thank you, Mike. And, you know, with the first, you gave a wonderful first introduction. I was afraid the second introduction was going to be, we had 3 competents and 1 incompetent. So thank you for your graciousness with that. And thank you to all the people that were sending me text messages as well. You know, as Mike mentioned, I was an elementary principal in Hillsboro, and I remember back in April of 2007 when we did the kindergarten orientation, and it was the class of 2020. And, you know, there's something magical about that number, something special, you know, about that number. And, you know, and so when you all started, it was just very much an exciting time. And, you know, fast forwarding now to your spring of 2020, and no matter what we thought about, you know, in your kindergarten year, no matter what we imagined 2020 was going to be like, none of us could have foreseen, you know, this pandemic, you know, that has created, you know, uncertainty and disruption, not just worldwide, of course, but locally. And, you know, so your senior year, you know, you all, though, have shown resiliency, creativity, patience, humor, intelligence. You have truly displayed the best character traits that there are. And so, you know, while your senior year wasn't what any of us asked for, you all are everything that we could have hoped for. So thank you for how you have handled this adversity. Thank you for just demonstrating the very, very best. And, you know, it isn't what we would have wanted, but again, we're so grateful for how you've dealt with it. And again, you are all that we could have hoped for. So we wish you all the best. Congratulations to each of you. And as Aaron mentioned, we look forward to hearing wonderful updates and reports on you and your success. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it. So for all the students here, we really hope that that you understand how proud we are of you, and just how much we appreciate all of the effort that you put in over the years to be a valedictorian or salutatorian and to be where you are right now. Absolutely amazing, and I think it just underlines the grit and determination that you have and the accomplishments that you've made. We're just incredibly proud of you. You are entering into your next phase when we need clear thinkers and problem solvers. We need kind people who are flexible. And I think this group embodies all of those characteristics. So thank you for all of your efforts. And we wish you the very best as you move forward, and look forward to seeing you in your virtual graduations here in the next couple of weeks. And I just wish you all the best. So congratulations on all your accomplishments. It's great to see all of you today and appreciate your many efforts. Thank you all.